All I work tonight. What a night. Is it a full moon? My gosh. Interesting characters tonight, to say the least. To say the least. Woo! There's some interesting individuals in the world, no doubt. Right before I started this video, Inky Priestess, I think her name was, she said, they hate that you always know their tactics, manipulation, and games. I'm like, well, yeah, I would hate that too if I was the one freaking playing them. If you're on the side of the fence that uses manipulation, tactics, and games, then you're the problem, not the person that actually sees it. I had to wake up to that. And by the grace of God, I've dealt with so much manipulation in my entire life that He has molded me, quite frankly, to just be a beast when it comes to manipulation tactics. Like, people can sit there and have conversations with me and think they're manipulating me, but really, like, it's literally going in one ear and out the other. Like, I'm just numb to it. I am just numb to it. And depending on what the conversation is, what the circumstances are, I'll bite back. You know, I'll be a little spicy. Or sometimes I'll just be aloof. I'll be straight aloof. I can be aloof. Very much so. You know, because it's one of those things you have to find the duality in yourself and recognize, like, what's worth your attention? What's worth your energy? And unfortunately, since we live in a broken world, there's just not a lot of things that deserve your energy or attention. I can tell you right now, manipulation, gaslighting, and games is not something that's going to get any of my attention, nor is it going to get my energy. I shared Candace's Owen. She's doing a series on Epstein files, and let me tell you, it's extremely interesting. And to hear her talk about the Matrix and just the magnitude of everything that's been in my dreams, which is insanity, but it's freaking nuts how it's unfolding and how people are waking up. It's freaking nuts. It's nuts. A couple things came to me, though, today, right before I left for work. I don't mind being in poverty. I actually love being in poverty. I feel like when you're in, and I don't even consider myself poverty. I mean, clearly not. I have a roof over my head. I have a bed. I have clothing articles. I have AC. So, I mean, I don't even feel like I'm in poverty, right? But in reference to poverty, in reference to like the amount of money you make versus the cost of living, you know, like clearly someone that makes $14 an hour working 25 hours best. I mean, not much you can do with that at this point in the venture. And so you could classify that as poverty, but see, I don't see it as poverty. But see, we've been conditioned to think that we are poverty. We are less than, right? And because I'm like, no, I can make $2 an hour and still feel like a freaking $1,000,000. And that's where every single American, every single person in the world needs to be at. Because at the end of the day, if everybody gets to a place where they do not allow the conditionings that the oh so gracious, you know, place on us, and are like, you know what? No, sorry. You might say I'm in poverty. You may say I'm middle class or low class or whatever, but that doesn't register to me. No, actually not. Why? Because I walk abundantly. And that's where everybody needs to get to. That's how we take control of the system, not allowing the system to control you. And right now, the system controls us, right? And so once you take your power back, believe me, it's going to be, you know, with some bites. But what's the ultimate? What's the alternative to continue living a miserable life that you're unhappy in? That you're unhappy in, and you hate the world, and you're bitter, and you're jealous, and you're envious? That's the alternative to finish your life here on this beautiful earth that God gave us, to allow the conditions of the world to make you feel less than what you are. And you to keep fighting a bag that they're literally just dangling it in front of your face and like, here's a little bit, come a little bit further. Kill yourself, and then we'll give you a little taste of this bag. Kill your soul, we'll give you a little taste of this bag. Go ahead, kill your soul a little bit more, completely lose your sense of identity, and then we'll give you this little bag. I mean, that's literally what it is. It's freaking insanity. And if you don't see it, I mean, You can keep pretending, and continue living in this life. But it came to me, I don't mind poverty. I mind being judged. That's the issue I have. I have an issue with the fact that people in positions, people with titles, people with money like to judge people that are in poverty. And it's like, who do you think you are, really? Let's talk about what you did to get where you're at. Let's go ahead and pull out those skeletons to get all the money that you have while you sit there and you judge people or talk about all the businesses you stack, all the laundering you do, all the accounting fancy ways. Like, let's talk about that, right? And then you walk into church and pretend you're God-fearing people as you go in there and do all your ritual bullcrap. I mean, that's literally what they're doing. It's in the entertainment. It's in the government. It's in the elites. It's in every freaking community in this United States. It's in the judicial system. It's everywhere. Every freaking where. Everywhere. It is. Nobody can tell me otherwise. And you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to like me. And it is what it is for entertainment purposes only. But that came to me. I don't mind being in poverty. If that's what you guys want to call me, whatever. I don't feel like I'm in poverty at all. I feel like I'm living my best life. I have my good moments. I have my bad moments. I have my moments, and I have my epiphanies. But at the end of the day, I feel far happier than a lot of general people living in my own little world. So that was a little message that came to me. And there was another one that came to me. Never feel stuck. Stuck is just an illusion. That was my back just to that. Never feel stuck. Stuck is just an illusion. It really is. Don't ever allow yourself to feel like you're stuck. You're never stuck. It's just an illusion. You're in your grooming period. You're in your healing period. You're in your period of gaining wisdom and knowledge through whatever circumstance or situation you're in. You're not stuck. God has you in that particular situation for a reason. Just like it came to me earlier. I sent Tay a message like, God is helping me during this season of my life grow strength. Strength to carry the weight of my purpose. Strength to carry the weight of truly not caring what people think and getting to the other side of speaking the way that He wants me to speak. And also strength in recognizing that there are really, really evil things in this world, and there are really, really evil people that do really, really evil things to children, to families, and they're in very, very high places, and they are all surrounded by me in different ways. And so God is conditioning me for the strength for that, because it's so hard for me to wrap my head around the fact that there are people in this world that are just so evil. And it is very hard for me. I struggle with it because in my mind, I can't even fathom where anybody would be at in their mind frame to do such heinous acts. Heinous acts that literally would corroborate moves and tactics and manipulation to get people to unalive themselves, to get their children to go against them, to take control of their love life, to manipulate your entire community, entire family, all based off money, greed, dirty deeds, dirty secrets, not getting out. That's literally it. Envy, jealousy, hate. Every negative word you can think of is all entangled in it. What is it? The 7 deadliest sins? Literally. And so it's very hard for me, particularly in my family and my loved ones. I mean, I've already wrapped my head around my past, when it comes to my friendships and stuff. And, the whole thing in the circumstances when it comes to just, and here's the thing, weak link Trump. When I was just in there, it's 9:37. I'll make another video regarding this, but at the end of the day, people are going to judge you. People are going to judge you if you have a spunk, you have a light, you're vibrant, you're different, you're authentic. You can't be boxed in. You can't be controlled. They're going to judge you. They're going to put all the stops on.